Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Lakers fans are hoping for their 18th title, but will it happen this season? The Lakers still have some defensive flaws and the absence of a great center hurts the Lakers' chances. But we can't forget that a team with Luka Doncic and LeBron James, healthy and inspired, is difficult to stop. Free agency rumors. The Lakers are interested in a player who was a standout in the EuroLeague and the Olympics. Guerschon Yabusele is strong, athletic, courageous, a great defender, and these qualities could help the Lakers seek another championship. A former number 16 overall pick of the Boston Celtics has executed an NBA comeback this season and promises to be a hot commodity on the summer's free agent market. Naturally, the Los Angeles Lakers will be interested as they seek to build a stronger roster around newly acquired superstar Luka Doncic. What the Lakers need most is size and shooting, and Philadelphia 76ers forward Guerschon Yabusele provides both of those things, among other winning qualities. Per NBA.com's John Schumann, Yabusele this season is one of 4 players who've shot 60% or better on at least 152-point attempts and 40% or better on at least 153-point attempts. The 29-year-old journeyman is averaging 10.7 points and 5.6 rebounds on 50.2% shooting for Philly this year. He's been everything they expected and more when they signed Yabu to a 1-year, $2.1 million deal last summer. Yabusele put the basketball world on notice with his awesome performance at the 2024 Paris Olympics, where he dunked on LeBron James and ended up with a silver medal as a key member of France's squad. Yabu had already been on many an NBA team's radar before the Olympics, however, based on his excellent play with Spanish power Real Madrid over the past couple of seasons. Although Yabusele is slightly short for a power forward/center at 6'8", he makes up for it with strength and tenacity, not to mention a smooth shooting stroke from beyond the arc. After getting released by the Celtics in July of 2019, Yabusele began his hero arc. He spent time with the Nanjing Monkey Kings of the Chinese Basketball Association and also played in France while honing his craft as a unique stretch big. Yabu's improvement garnered the attention of Real Madrid, who signed the French big man in 2021 and were rewarded for their investment. Yabusele was a 3-time Spanish Super Cup winner, Spanish Cup winner, and 2-time Liga ACB champion with Madrid. Since playing for the 76ers in 2024-25, Yabu has done nothing but reinforce the fact that he's a bona fide NBA rotational player. There's no one like him in the NBA due to his unique body and underrated skills that were developed in the shadows during the early 2020s. The question is, how much will Yabu demand on the free agent market this summer? He could be in line for a significant payday, which might push the Lakers out of the running. LeBron James, Lakers control own destiny for playoffs. The Los Angeles Lakers finally had a healthy roster against the Chicago Bulls, although the result wasn't pretty as they were blown out on their home floor. While J.J. Redick was willing to give his team some grace since key players were just returning from injury, time is not exactly on the Lakers' side as they only have 12 regular season games remaining to build chemistry and continuity ahead of the playoffs. That's not to mention that the Western Conference standings are very tight, so every game is important for the Lakers as they look to earn the highest seed possible. Despite that though, LeBron James knows the Lakers control their own destiny and stressed the importance of playing well down the stretch. Obviously we can't take for granted the moments we get out there and are able to play the game that we love and play it at a high level, James said after the Bulls' loss. So just holding each other accountable, pouring into the team, and pouring energy into the team. That's what's most important. Like you said, we have 12 games to position ourselves in the postseason. We pretty much can control our own destiny if we win ball games and not have to be in the play-in tournament. So that's what J.J. Redick has been preaching, obviously. I think he told that to you guys. He wanted to be in the playoffs and not the play-in tournament. So that's up to us. The Lakers begin a 4-game road trip on Monday against the Orlando Magic, which James views as a great opportunity to get back on track. Yeah, for sure, every game is huge for sure. And we gotta recoup, LeBron added. Obviously, on our last road trip, we didn't play well at all. We went 0-4, so it's definitely in the back of our minds. We know on Monday, we gotta play better basketball than we did tonight and what we did on our last road trip. The Lakers haven't been a great road team this year, but if they want to clinch home court advantage for a round or two in the playoffs, they will have to play well away from LA down the stretch of the regular season. LeBron James admitted to feeling rusty in return to Lakers. Saturday's loss to the Bulls marked LeBron James' first game in a couple of weeks after missing time with a groin strain. Naturally, James admitted to feeling a little rusty in his return to action. Western Conference Standings Watch: Can Lakers gain ground during this road trip? With a 4-game road trip set to start, the Lakers can move up in the West if they stack some wins and get some help. With the Western Conference being a tight-knit race, this will be a series looking at the standings and games to watch as the Lakers look to secure home court and move up the standings. The Lakers begin the week in the 4th seed but are just a game behind the Denver Nuggets for the 3rd in the West and 2 games back of the Houston Rockets for the 2nd spot. With a 4-game road trip beginning on Monday in Orlando, this is a great chance for the Lakers to gain ground in the standings. While they are behind a couple of teams and need some help to jump up to the 2nd seed, Los Angeles is in a decent spot. Here's a look at the current playoff standings in the middle of the conference. 2. Rockets, 46-26. 3. Nuggets, 45-27. 4. Lakers, 43-27. 5. Grizzlies, 43-28. Los Angeles has Rui Hachimura and LeBron James back, meaning they are at full strength, which is vital, given that there are 12 games left to play. If they can have a winning record during this road trip, they should return to LA and be in a great spot to do some damage to the Rockets during their matchup against them on the final day of March. Before we get that far ahead, we have games to play right now that matter. Here are the matchups that Lakers fans should keep an eye on. Monday. Bulls at Nuggets. The Bulls embarrassed the Lakers last week, but now they can do them a favor by beating the Denver Nuggets on Monday. They'll need to follow the recipe they executed against the Lakers to accomplish that goal: lots of scoring by Colby White, Josh Giddey, and rookie Matas Buzelis. Tuesday. Hawks at Rockets. Houston has a soft schedule this week, playing 0 teams that are above .500. The Hawks will be at home, so if Trae Young and Dyson Daniels can have good nights, perhaps they can pull off the upset. Grizzlies at Jazz. With the Jazz tanking to the point where the NBA has had to find them, it's hard to imagine the Grizzlies losing to them even if Utah is at home playing Memphis. Lakers land perfect center for Luka Doncic era in mock trade proposal. The Los Angeles Lakers' search for the perfect center in the Luka Doncic era can end this summer with this blockbuster mock trade. The Los Angeles Lakers tried building a new championship contender mid-season after the acquisition of Luka Doncic fell into their lap. After acquiring Doncic, the team sought to maximize their generational point guard by adding a powerhouse center next to him. They acquired Mark Williams, though the trade had to be rescinded. Now, the hole at center continues to loom large and will likely be the Lakers' #1 priority in the summer. Their center search could have them call the Atlanta Hawks phone in the summer to see what the franchise might want for Onyeka Okongwu. Okongwu has been next in line to be the franchise's future center but just hasn't emerged as triumphantly as expected. With him already on a long-term contract, the in-transition Hawks could look to derive additional assets out of their fringe core players. The Lakers might pay a pretty penny for Okongwu. Trade details. Los Angeles Lakers receive Onyeka Okongwu. Atlanta Hawks receive Rui Hachimura, 2031 first-round pick, LAL. This deal sees the Hawks receive a winning forward who they could use or flip for additional assets. The real prize in the 2031 first-round pick the Lakers were supposed to send to the Hornets, with the pick having incredible future upside given LeBron James' inevitable retirement and the potential fears around Luka Doncic's health or him leaving as a free agent in 2027. underscore 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 underscore. Lakers give Doncic the one thing he wants on the court. The Dallas Mavericks did a poor job in giving Luka Doncic the kind of rim-running center he's always wanted. The second he got players like Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively too, his play elevated to a higher level as he led the team to the finals. He's making Jackson Hayes look more playable than he has at any point in his Lakers stint, which shows how he can elevate rim-running and shot-blocking centers. Onyeka Okongwu is averaging 13.0 points, 8.6 rebounds, 0.9 steals, and 1.0 blocks this season. If the Lakers are still looking for young centers who fit the profile of what Doncic wants around him, Okongwu is the perfect fit. He has a high motor, has mobility that won't make him a perimeter liability, and he is a hard-nosed role player who will be motivated to maximize the advantageous positions centers who play with Doncic get. This deal elevates the Lakers as a whole, with the team not needing to play someone like LeBron or Dorian Finney-Smith out of position to cover the need for a center outside Hayes. Okongwu is not just a short-term solution but a long-term one, as the 24-year-old center can thrive alongside Doncic for years to come. Underscore 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 underscore. The Hawks consolidate assets. The Hawks aren't going in any direction right now. The team is going to enter the play-in tournament for the third season in a row, which will likely result in a third playoff appearance in a row and a third first-round exit in a row. The team has tried freshening up their core this season with trades sending Bogdan Bogdanović and DeAndre Hunter away. However, the team needs to do more. Dumping Okongwu for a fresh start might be the next thing on the team's to-do list. Adding Hachimura to their exciting group of forwards would be a great move, especially with the forward averaging 13.1 points and 5.2 rebounds this season. He could be another piece they move for additional assets or find him in their rotation alongside Zachary Razasher and Jalen Johnson. Getting that future first-round pick will be the Hawks' primary objective, as that's a decent return for a player like Okongwu. It shows the team is committed to shedding long-term salaries while retooling the core around players like Johnson, Dyson Daniels, and Trae Young. This deal gives the Lakers another piece for their core going forward. We don't know how much longer LeBron James intends on playing, but if he's coming back for next season, this greatly boosts the Lakers' chances of winning a title before he retires. After he's gone, the Lakers will have to find a way to replace his presence, but at least their center rotation will be sorted nonetheless. The Hawks add a player they can maximize in the short term by either deploying him on the court or trading him away. This is mainly just adding draft assets given they still owe future picks of their own to other teams, so adding a Lakers pick could provide great value later. It's a smart deal for both franchises and it's one we should keep an eye on for the summer.